Hello, it's Hollie with Ivy Cool Creations, and today I'm doing a shout out scrap lift in collaboration with my leftovers to layouts. And today I am scrap lifting Maggie from Papers to Pages. She is Papers to Pages on both Instagram and YouTube, so please check her out. All her information will be down in the description box below. But I had fun with this because it was rainbow-esque for me. I also fought with it for a while. So this one was interesting, to say the least. Anyway, I am matting up my photos, and I have 4 photos here just of my boy being adorable. And so no real story to go with them. But I loved this. I loved these branding strips that I used to create this angled page, and for some reason there was no footage of it, so I guess I forgot to push record. But all I did was branding strips across an 8.5 by 11 piece paper, and just cut it off so that it would fit, or so that it would kind of match the way that she had hers in her layout. So I figured out eventually that I wanted to use black paper as a background instead of white, just to make that rainbow pop off the page. And I'm using Distress Oxide sprays in peacock feathers and tattered straw. And I really love the way that you can see the color on the black so vibrantly. It's fantastic. I went through and found some tags to tuck up the top. I know she's got layers and tags and stuff coming out the sides, but she has a huge title at the top, and I kind of wanted to mimic that a little bit, but I wanted to use the Keep It Real branding strip as my title, so that's why I didn't want to fill anything on the sides. And plus, my photo is like 4 times the size as her photo. I think this is actually an 8.5 by 11 layout that she created. So it's on a much smaller scale as well. Now, I just had fun playing with my pieces and throwing things together to create these 2 little clusters in the corners and kind of fill up a little bit of that blank space. I then went through all of my ephemera and pulled out a bunch of things so that I could have clusters with things that I didn't normally use or that I wouldn't really be using much. Like this little skull and bones. I would never really use that, but I thought, you know, it's a boy-esque layout. Like, he's just being goofy, so why not just use this? And I cut it apart for one. The Cocoa Vanilla pieces have such a thick white border on them that I always end up cutting them apart. And they're just thicker cardstock in general. They're ephemera, so I like cutting it apart. And then I decided to outline everything. And funny story, we're doing the alphabet for the year in the Spending Freeze Facebook group. And so the letter O came up, and the letter O is actually for outlining. So I did this video, or I did this layout first, and then found out that the album existed. So this immediately went into it because I outlined everything. And I just think that the black made it pop and give it a lot of dimension right off that page. And I love the way that it turned out. I wasn't super straight or anything with it. It was very doodly, very rough, but I do love the way that it came out. Please check the description box below for everyone who's playing along with the leftovers to layouts, and also check out all the wonderful people that we are giving shout outs to this month. They're a fabulous group of artists. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you like. I would love to hear from you.